Hey y'all, let's explore Philly and go to the BSN Trapping Cell. Yeah, so I'm here in Philly. I made it. I'm waiting on my Uber. Put the stereo behind me. It's kind of gross. But anyways, the weather here is beautiful. I'm excited. I'm on my way to the hotel and I'm hoping that the room is ready so that I can relax a little bit before I get ready to hit the town and see what Philly's talking about. So anyway, stay tuned. Okay, so here is my room. It's cute. It kind of gives me what do you call those little rooms? I forget. Darn it. Let's see if we got any kind of view going. It looks like we're looking at a parking deck. Look at it. Anyways, that's the room. Oh, it's a video. Yeah, so I'm here in Rittenhouse area, downtown. Super cute around me. I'm trying to find something to eat. I was taking pictures in my outfit. Now I'm hungry. So I'm trying to find somewhere to eat. I'm just kind of meandering at the moment. People in the shop. Okay, so it's day 2. Day 1, I went to take pictures at Rittenhouse Square. It was very windy, but we got it done. Then I had a little lunch on the rooftop of a hotel, and then Dr. Jen came and picked me up, and we did a little city tour, took a few pictures, and then that evening I went and had dinner with Tamika and Sin, who are also in town for the trapping cell. So right now I'm on my way to catch a quick brunch at a restaurant called Love. Sound cute, so we'll see. There it is. Let's go in. This menu looks so good, and I'm so hungry. I fear I'm going to be greedy. I've been doing a terrible job of blocking that.
One 1.5? I mean 1 or 0.5? Okay.
Yes. Look at the bag. Yes.
Yes.
Oh wait, I'm gonna take it over here.
Go ahead, walk that runway. Yes, yes. I'm sorry.
Alright, so I made this cutie. That was super quick. Like in Atlanta, child, it was like you got selected for random search. What are these? I have my nips, my like snips in there, and they were like, what are these? I'm like, they're for sewing. I'm going to a sewing event. Really, I just need to cut my ribbon. But it was crazy. So anyways, I got about an hour to kill since I went by super fast. So I'm gonna find a bar or something, you know, a place where I can get that look cute, a bite to eat and a drink before finding my gate. Bye, Philly. Also, y'all, I just realized that I had a whole bottle of water in my bag and they did not even check my bag. Okay, baby. So I wanted to share some of my last reflections on the Trap and Sew experience, as well as share the things in my goodie bag and some of the other treats that I was able to pick up while at the event. So overall, I want to share my utmost gratitude to the Black Swan Network and the hosting committee of these like 3 summer series events. It was super amazing. I wish I could have made more of the events, but economically it didn't make sense because I'm not in the region. But I'm glad I got to go to the final one because we had a great time. The food was good. There was like a soul food spread, fried chicken, fried fish, mac and cheese, cabbage, all the good things. There was like what I'm calling hood snacks. There was like Wawa pretzels. I think they call it water ice, which to me in the South we call them frozens, but same thing. There was like plenty to drink. There was a bar. Like it was just a really nice experience. The DJ was popping, playing all the tunes, had the girls out there and the guys out there doing all the line dances, which is always a great way to get people engaged and on the dance floor. So we had a good time. The vibes were good. It was nice to like finally meet people that I had not met, people who are like always in my lives or engaging with my content, who I didn't even like, couldn't even really put a face to, some of them. So it was really nice to touch and hug and hang out with each other. So I had a great time. I'm glad I went. I had a good time in Philly. I didn't do a ton. You guys kind of saw what I got to do besides like the kind of car tour that Dr. Chen gave me. But otherwise, I had a good time in Philly. The food was good. Every meal I had was phenomenal, except when I got to the airport. That Gino's sub was a waste of money. Gag, don't go there. Disgusting. I had a bone in my sandwich. I thought I was gonna break my teeth a couple times. Like, don't do that. Don't go there. So anyways, again, thanks to Carmen, the Black Swan Network, and the hosting committee. It was a really phenomenal event, and I can't wait to see what you guys put together moving forward for the community. So with that, let's get into the goodie bag. All right, so here is the bag that we got. It's super nice. It's made out of what do you call it, waterproof canvas, so it's nice for travel. If things spill, you know, you can easily like wipe it off. It does have the logo printed on the front and a big slip pocket here. I'll share what I got at the swap a little later. So one, we got these really cute t-shirts. I love Trap and Sewing. It's a really nice quality t-shirt, so I love that. We had our sponsor card in here, as well as a bingo card. It was one of the games that we played. We got a cute notebook with the logo printed on there, which is great because I actually don't have a notebook here in my sewing room. I usually put all of my sewing notes in my phone, and I've been wanting a notebook, so that was cool. We got some glues from the Beacon group, and so I did open one of my glues for one of the activation, and it came out in travel. But they gave us this big full size, and then they gave us a couple of like jewel glues and another type of glue. So some sample sizes of other glues. Oops, it fell. We got a tumbler, super cute branded tumbler, and it comes with a reusable straw and a cleaner. So super nice. We got a Black Swan Network drawstring bag, which is super cute. I like to use things like this when I'm going to like the park or to the gym. I just want to throw like, or on my walks. Sometimes I take extended walks and I like to just be able to carry like a water bottle, phone, and my keys, but don't want to have everything in my hand. So I usually take a light backpack. So something like this is really easy. Her mom made us mango butters. I already used mine. It's really good. It made my skin feel really silky, and it doesn't have a strong fragrance, even though it says mango. You can barely smell the mango. So if you're someone who has sensitive skin or you're sensitive to scents, it's a very, very mild scent, but the moisture is very impactful. RV Beads, she gave us all bracelets. So this one says green olive jade and gold obsidian. I think that's how you say that. But super cute. I met RV for the first time and she was super sweet. She asked me to sign her song magazine, one that I had a cover feature on and another one where I had a style feature, and so that was like really sweet. She's like super supportive and like always in my lives, and so it was really nice to actually meet her. We got a patch. This was for the hat activation. I did design a hat, but I did not bring it with me because I didn't think it was like that cute of a hat that I would actually wear, so I left it for the sake of like being compact and travel. But some people put a lot of effort into their hats and they looked really cute. But I do have a patch now. Metler thread gave us some threads, and let me see what kind these are. This is recycled polyester, so this is great because I can use it for garments. I always need thread. And there were also some needles. I don't know where my needles are, but I do have them. That was a pack of needles, which is great because I do a lot of hand sewing and lose the needles. So let's talk about this bag. So this bag is created by Renee of Sew Molded Bee, and each event had a different bag, so same style but different colorway. So ours was a combination of the green and the black, and on the inside there's a large slip pocket on one side, and on the other side there's two slip pockets, a smaller one and a larger one. And it also completely zips up, so you don't have to worry about your things falling out if you carry this bag. So this bag is nice for really anything, for work, for travel. I used it as my personal carry-on and was able to stuff a bunch of stuff in here, including the bag that I use as my personal item beforehand, all of this stuff that I collected at the event, and more. Okay, so let's get into some of the things that I picked up at the event. So first, there was like two large spools of this like stretchy lace trim, and so I grabbed a little bit of the black. Let's see, I have a yardstick here. Let's see how much I grabbed. That's a yard. So I grabbed a little less than 2 yards of this, and I just thought, oh, maybe I want to make like some panties, or I don't know, a little bralette or something, and could use like this delicate stretch lace. So I just grabbed a little bit. I didn't have plans for it, so I didn't take a bunch, but why not? So in the theme of fabric, I did grab this black with a slight like white or gray pinstripe. It's like a suiting. It does have some stretch to it, which I like. And let's see how much I got. See, I do have my yardstick here that wants to fall all over the place. All right, so that's 1 yard. That's 2. And that's 2 and 20 inches. So about 2.5 yards here, so which is great because I picked it up thinking, oh, I could probably make a pair of pants with this. Fun fact, I don't actually have any black pants, like black slacks. I'm trying to see how wide it is. 30, so it's a 60-inch wide piece, so that's plenty. I can make a nice wide leg pant with this for work, and so I was super excited. So thank you to whoever brought this piece of fabric. No one had names on them. Actually, I'm gonna share that feedback because last time when I did a fabric swap, we put stickers on them. It had our names, our handles, and the yardage, and maybe even what it was if you knew. And that way people can properly thank other people that, you know, tag them when they make their makes and things like that. So yeah, this is a nice piece of fabric. So I got that, and the other piece of fabric I got was this large piece of Ankara, and I'll unfold it a little bit so you can see the design. So it has these large navy blue flowers on it with this like deep rust color and cream background. So I don't know what I'm going to make with this, but I don't have very much Ankara in my stash. I kind of think this would be either cute as a pair of simple pants or as a shift dress. It looks like it's the whole bundle, It doesn't look used. So I believe this is like the whole 6 yards, which is great because you can do a lot with the 6 yards. You can make a whole outfit, right? So I picked it up. I tend to like either the really bright Ankaras or the more muted colors, and so I hopped on this. So I'm gonna stick this over here, and I'm going to go ahead and pre-wash that before I stick it in my stash because it is secondhand. All right, so the next thing I grabbed were some patterns. So the first pattern I got was a Vogue pattern. It was 8644, looks to be a throwback. Here's the line drawing. And I picked this one up because I really just like the sheath dress in here. I thought it was cute. I'm back in the office. I might sit down and make a couple dresses. Actually, this dress could be a good contender for the Ankara. What I would like to do with the Ankara sheath dress is make one that has a deep enough scoop neck so that I could wear a button down under it. And this one has a decent scoop, so I picked that up. I picked up Butterick 6916. So this one's probably a couple years old here, but it's a shacket pattern, and I literally do not have a shacket pattern. They are always out of stock. They were always out of stock in my local Joann, super popular, and so I'm just excited to have one. And this one is for like all the sizes, from an extra small to an extra large, so you can make it for the family. There, I got New Look 6756, and it's like a huge palazzo pant. It has pleats at the top and pockets. It has a straight waistband in the front and elastic, you can't see it sideways, elastic in the back. So I really love that. I love a clean finish on the front of pants, and so I grabbed this one. I'll definitely use that in the summertime. And then I got Simplicity 3037, which I think came out last year, and this is Norris's pattern. And a couple people made his sweatpants, and I thought they were really cute. I'm not a big casual wear, lounge wear type of sewist. I like to make, you know, fun stuff to wear out and be glamorous. But I actually have some sweatsuit fabric that someone gifted me, and so I need to make some sweatpants at some point because that fabric takes up a lot of space in my stash. So with that is all the goodies that I got, if it wasn't enough. But there was tons of fabric. People were like, it was like a little war over there to get the good stuff, but I managed to get a couple of pieces that would work well for my stash. I hope you enjoyed my recap or my vlog. This is like the first one that I have successfully completed, so stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe and make a comment. Bye.